Okay. Time for some rookie. We made it through. However, we did never really succeed on hole 1, so let's see if we can do that now. I got confirmation that it should be possible to do it with extra mile level 4, which is the one we actually was able to collect up to during this week. The count started last Sunday, so the clubs aren't really there, and there are some holes and gaps in the bag, of course, but we will see what we can do. As you can see up there, I am from this moment on part of the Team Tommy Streamer collaboration, so have a look in the description of this file. Please subscribe to all of the fantastic streamers part of that group. We are striving to provide you with the best material for GolfClash that is out there. If there is anything that you are lacking or want to see, please let us know. We are in constant communication inside the group, and let's see what we can do to provide you with the material you like. So let's go. Let's start this. I have a few berserkers which I feel is going to provide me with the edge on hole 1 and 10. So I'm going to waste them on hole 1 and 10. The ones I found in the golden shot last Sunday, when the account was very, very, very new. So let's get going. This is the bag. We have a different long iron for some where we need the long iron. For now, let's go with this. So we have a 4. So let's go. Let's get started. Let's see something drop for us. I had a sneak peek on the bracket, and I think we will have to do something fantastic to be able to get any of the top positions. Minus 32 I will need, which is unlikely with the club material that I have. All of the clubs more or less lack ball guide, so you have to eyeball all the settings. Hello Jim, welcome. No wine today, not at this hour at least. Yes, let's see if we can at least get an extra on the hole 1. Let's go. I went with the adjustment just in max with the berserker ball, and I just touched the rough last time, so I will just move it back smallest amount to get this, to at least have a chance to get it up there. Max everything. So it's like that. Move it back 1 yard and a little bit of curve. We hit it perfect. Let's see. Yes! Yes, we made it! Well, I still have some. Thank you, Jim. I still have some stuff to handle before the day is over, and I still so I'm doing some exercise in the afternoon, and then red wine exercise. Of course, not the best combination. So what I heard is that the Extra Mile 3 doesn't have the topspin to actually perform this shot. So we have the first drop. Boom. So let's hope our opponent sinks this one. That wasn't even close, so we are on our way. First hole, first drop. Man, can it get better? Of course you can do the hole in one, but I don't think the Extra Mile 4 has enough topspin to actually do that, so I'm so happy, thrilled. Now, hole 2. We are going to... I've done this with the Titan before. Let's upgrade to a Kingmaker just to make that little extra edge. We'll have some extra side spin and also less wind. Oh, less wind. Maybe we will have problem then, because let's see. I've been doing this hole with Titans all week. So. We change to the Amazon. If we end up in the rough, we will have to have a long rough iron to get ourselves out of there, and we use a Kingmaker ball. Okay, let's go. Hole number 2. It was an Italian wine, Jim Saunders, that was consumed the other night. I'm having an Italian year this year. I'm trying a lot of different Italian wines, and they are actually very good. I find the Spanish wines also enjoyable, and French of course, but Italian are, yeah, they are of course good, all of them, but the taste for wine is like a little bit different for each another person as well. So we have 10% extra on this one. Power 3 ball. Let's see what we can do. We won't need the extra push to 6. It's gonna be 1 ring exactly. So great left is not good, but we managed to squeeze by. it is like that when you play with these lower level clubs, like even a minor grape left or right is gonna set your shot so much. It's you have the heart in the makes jumps every time. Not that much. There might be some at the store, but I've never really dug into the Australian wines. Is that something you recommend? Wow, that one was really long. We don't have any local brands, so well, let's see. 0%, 3.923 at max. So let's do 2.5 top spin. Let's eyeball the alignment. 2.3. And fingers crossed.
Perfect shot.
Thank you, Mike. Let's see. That was way off. But it is like that when you try to eyeball when you don't have any guidance from the ball guide. It's very difficult.
Great shot.
Ooh. So Jim, did you have any Australian wines to recommend? I don't remember ever having an Australian. When we are discussing wines. Welcome, Lithium Bell. Thank you for the good lucks. For sure I need it. It's going to be Drew. Welcome. Wow. So we managed to get an eagle on this one. So we have 2 eagles. That's a very good start. Of course, could have hoped for an albatross, but it is what it is. So hole 3. We are going to change the next one for, as we have gotten the backbone upgraded now, so we can actually have enough backspin. And a navigator ball to lower the wind a little bit. Let's go. %. Mid adjustment. Let's change it to the power 1 ball as well. Yes, I did. I certainly did. But it requires a perfect shot, for sure. Otherwise, I'm in the rough or sand very soon. So this replicates more or less what I was trying to do earlier in the week, but now we have 4 backspins, so we will be able to that. 2.5 mid 1.4.
Great shot.
Let's hope for a bowling here, but it's not gonna happen. So
Nice on.
looks like we could actually use a little bit more than 3 bars of backspin on that shot. But maybe that puts us too short, I don't know. I'm using the Hammering Hanks notes for the rookie. Torbjörn is fine. Some people call me Tobbe, which is short for Torbjörn.
Great shot. Birdie.
Wow, yes. That is scary, all the fires going on.
Birdie.
My thoughts are with you. It's really a shame and scary about that stuff. All the fires going on. It's in New Zealand, so. But are the fires also in Australia? I will just try this one. I will not try this one. So good luck. Okay, okay. Hole 4. I'm just gonna check. Hang on. Yeah, my daughter is watching television just in the back of my office here, and there's no walls, so there's maybe some background noise from the television. So let's see. Yes, so I will play this with my thorn. I'm a little bit confused, but yes. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be the long iron, right? Okay. Let's use a quasar ball and hope for that it will be long enough. I'm not exactly sure actually. Indeed, our thoughts are with you. So how are you? There's some people here now, so how have your weekend rounds been going? And for those new to the stream, have a look up there. I'm a team from yesterday. I actually joined the Team Tommy streamer collaboration, so I'm super happy about that. So 2, 9, 10%. It's gonna be 1 ring. We managed to hit perfect, otherwise we might be in trouble, but this one should be okay. Klaus, welcome. Welcome. So yes, I am now part of the collaboration with which they call themselves, or we call ourselves, Team Tommy Streamers, and of course it's a initiative from Tommy, but this Terry Lyle and Hammering Hank and a lot of other super streamers. It's RJTV and a number of others. I've written all of them down into the description of this stream. So let's 2 backspin. Oh, I need to hit this slope here, that's bad. Okay, 3-6. 1.5 rings. This one plays 10% as well. But as you can see, the ball guides are lacking. So we just have to align it best we can and hope for the best. With zero ball guide or a very limited ball guide, it's of course difficult to get anything to drop, because you don't know what happens with the ball after a certain bounce. So. Yeah, but just we always learn something, right? When you have to land it on that hump in the fairway, it's the slightest misalignment of the adjustment is going to just put you off. So we're already up to hole 5. We're pushing on. And we have had one extra. I'm happy about that. Get into the hole. Okay, dokie. So I've had some problems with my background music. I hope I remedied that now by changing to this new playlist that I downloaded from copyright-free music, because there I had some. Get into the hole. Or rats. All right, hole 5. Let's see. So we'll need the Goliath and a navigator. Actually, a Marlin should be enough. It's going to be 30%. Let's go. Let's go. As I already said earlier, this is the rookie account. I will stream the master account later on tonight. I will try to squeeze in between all the other streamers as good as I can. But there's a lot of people streaming on Sunday evening, so there's a risk that we will collide a little bit. But the intention is to squeeze in between. I've seen in the clan chat that there's a lot of people actually doing very well in this tournament. Congrats to all of you. Wow, that was unfortunate. He was very close. So we will try to land it here. 3 and 2. Let's see if we can align this towards the hole. 5-1, 2-2. Get into the hole. No, unfortunately, that was the part of a playlist from Spotify that was stated to be vlogger safe, but I got some claims on it, so that was it's actually happened to me before, and it's like annoying and time consuming to edit out the music afterwards. Of course you can just cut the piece that they claim contain copyrighted music out, but then the streams will be chopped up. So then there's other options which take some time. Of course not too much time on my behalf, but I agree. I like that playlist that I had, but it was it's always difficult with music. So now I'm using copyright-free music downloaded from YouTube instead. Good luck. Maybe you should try this one, as it's going to be happening very shortly. And the wind is more or less correct, if I remember correctly. I don't that might not be true actually. So we're going to use 10% for 6 mid adjustment, 2.5 rings, 1 top, and a little bit to that side. So what did I say? 2.5. Let's use 2 because now we're going down to a lower elevation, so we'll lose some distance.
Perfect shot.
If we had changed to 2.5, maybe that would have been in. And very close to the hole. So we know that works, and that was actually good to know, because that puts confidence in us when we're going to do the adjustments very shortly. I think that one is hole 7, right? So not the next one, but the one after that, we're going to do that hole. So let's see. Hole 6. So we're going to use the hammerhead. It's the only wood that we have that has some kind of spins that we need, but unfortunately the ball guide is not extremely suitable for this, so let's just do like that and go. just before the stream, maybe an hour before this, I was roaming about at Tour 5 and I got this hole and was able to sink the albatross actually with a marlin ball. I'm not really exactly 100% sure if the wind directions were the same as in the tournament, but it's in me, so let's just redo it.
Great shot.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not impossible to sink it now, but it is a little bit more tricky. So let's see. Max everything. We have 10%, 10%, and 3.2. It's going to be 1.2 rings. So we are going to curl this a little bit. Just to get it a little bit extra speed. But that is going to be in the rough. Man. Crap. Thanks Felix, welcome. That is what happens when you play with small margins. Unfortunately. And now we have only the marlin ball, so we need to play up and make the birdie safe. I didn't want to do that. I'm not gonna risk it. So 4-9, 1 ring.
Perfect shot.
Crap. No. That would have sucked big time. If it would run over as well. So now we still have a chance to sink it from distance, but it's unlikely. Yes.
Great shot.
Okay. That was a nice shot. So let's see if we can do that. Otherwise, yeah, the first one was too close. So let's use 3.5. Use half club. 4-7, 1.4.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Well, yes, this is a new account. I started it last Sunday, so as you can see, the clubs are not really upgraded. Good luck. But my main account will be streamed later on today, and we are going to try to do some miracles in master level there. Which is of course I assume will be required to get any kind of recognized result. Okay, hole 7. So it's actually hole 8 that is the par 3. Let's go. We will use, I think I used, not sure what kind of ball I used. Let's use a Titan. A Titan it is. For all that is new, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing, and that maybe something you see that I'm doing wrong, you can correct to your own stream or your own round. So this one is 10%. It's going to be 1.3 rings. So we are just going to curl it a little bit to place ourselves up there.
Perfect shot.
Giving us a chance to get it to the hole. This is the first weekend round that I'm doing, Felix, and I only play 2 accounts, and even 2 accounts takes a little bit too much time, in my view, because I like to do some research as well. So, and I have other stuff to attend to, not only play GolfClash. So that was unfortunate for him. Let's see if we can sink this one to save his birdie then. So we will be let's use 2.5. Align this with the wind as much as we can. 3-0. No percent, 1 ring. Max was 1.2 and we're not at max, so let's see what we can do. Seems like max would have been better. We underadjusted that. Bad. And unfortunate for our opponent, who now needs to sink it from the distance to get his eagle, his birdie. Yeah. Oh, the sun is almost up. It's like scary for us Swedes to see the sun in the wintertime. And usually I stream in the evenings, and then of course I don't have this problem with bright lights in my face. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and write a comment for all that I know. If you don't like what you see, please hit thumbs down and write a comment, and I will try to improve. And oh, I'm sorry. Good luck. So the extra we found on hole 1 is lost on the crappy hole 6. That's bad. Let's see if we can get an extra then on this, the next one. There's no ball guide to help us, so let's just do it. We used the navigator, right? So let's do that again. Maybe it's lucky. Maybe it's lucky. Yeah, 3 weeks. Yes, it's incredible. I mean, if they all qualified, they qualify all accounts to the weekend. That's like 1 hour 40 minutes approximately per account to play. Even though if they don't stream it, they have to play it, right? Yes, it's the Swedish sun in the wintertime that makes us Swedes so happy. Most people use this one top, and this guy is using something different. He's just adjusting to the side, so maybe that's why he's not using as much top.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Could have used a little bit more top. Surprise, surprise. So we have 4-1, 4-1. .3. So let's see. 1 top, quarter right. What did I say? 2.3.
Great shot.
It's gonna be left of the hole. Great is not good on this hole. It's for sure it's gonna put us off if we do the adjustment correctly. If we somehow do the adjustment wrong, then of course it could go in anyway. But
Birdie.
safe birdie. Let's wrap it and go on hole 9. Hole 9 is a try to get the eagle hole for me with not upgraded clubs. Good luck. So soon front 9 is done. Unfortunately we had a mishappening on hole 6. We got an extra on hole 1, so we are at -12. That's of course a poor result, but given our state of the clubs, I must say I'm not extremely disappointed. I'm just happy to make the weekend. That's how I am thinking about this. So we are going to use a Titan for this. play it straight up and hope for the best when we get to... Nelio, welcome! Thank you for the good luck. Welcome to the stream today. It's rookie time. Is the music in the background okay? As I've said, I tried to change stuff and I'm not really sure about the sound levels, but it looks okay when I see the sound bars on the streaming platform, but maybe your ears perceive something else. I have not done Masters yet. I've qualified for the weekend, but the weekend round is still due. I will try to do it early this evening. As I said already, I will try to squeeze it in between all the... Thanks, Mike. Thanks for all the support. Good luck.
Perfect shot.
I certainly hope it will be... I need some good luck on the Masters. That is scary. I'm not used to playing from the back tee. So... Okay, all we need to do is hit perfect and it should be hunky-dory.
Perfect shot.
We clip the rough. Bad luck. Minus 32. Congratulations, Nelio. That's awesome. I also done something like that in the past, but unfortunately at that time that was not enough to get the gold. I think I got the silver that week on my main account.
Great shot.
Using the big dog is of course an alternative, but my big dog is like level 1, so I can't really rely on that. So we need to go with some overpower here. Let's use 2.5 and a half bar of right, side spin to the right. No. Let's just use half a bar of side spin to the left. Like that. 2-2. Let's eyeball it. 1.5. We need some overpower. And we hit great left. I think we should be okay. No, we need to. This is also interesting because in the rookie level with rookie clubs, these are not a given. As you can see, he doesn't have a ball guide, so he's close enough to be quite safe anyway. But once you get to the distance where I am, it's not always as easy. But I was fortunate enough to find some of this the club, the wedge on early level have a lot of ball guides, so I hope we will be able to sink this one. So let's see. We are half quarter. Quarter should not affect the ball too much, right? It's gonna be that much, I predict. And we
Great
missed.
shot.
Major great left is my finger got stuck somehow, and I was talking and man, this is not going well. Crap! Both two par fives that is not going the way we want. All right, let's push on. See you later, Mike. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see if we can redo the miracle of jumping the rough and sand with an extra mile 4. Of course, I'm cheating. I found some berserker balls in the golden shot from last Sunday, but you are the special balls are you're supposed to use them when they make your shots a lot easier, right? And this is for sure one of those cases. Since the extra power 5 ball is making me not to have to overpower at all.
Perfect
That
shot.
is what I need. Because great right or left is for sure putting me in the sand or rough. So we did max everything. And then we are going to go back just a teensy wees, like this, and use just the tiniest amount of curve.
Perfect shot.
And let's hope for the best. At least we tried to replicate what we did first round, but we are in trouble. We did put ourselves into the 26-yard mark, which I did do in the first round as well, and then we did not clip the rough, so then we just had to sink this one. So let's do like that, teensy beansy with a little bit of backspin. So great left is not, unfortunately, not in.
Nice on.
Well, this is going downhill, guys. Wow. Bad, bad, bad. So let's use the Amazon bag, Kingmaker. See if we can find something on the back 9 to catch up on these mistakes or misses. in any case, thank you all, 8 of you here watching. I feel the support. It's incredible, guys. So let's see. 10%, power 3, 3.0 is going to be 1.2. We managed to hit perfect. So that's good. That is good. We have a chance on the Albatross. Let's see if we can do it. 0% max adjustment, but we don't have a ball guide to guide us with the hammerhead. Let's prepare. 0%. If you like what you see and want to see more of this, please hit subscribe and the notification, then you will see when I'm online. The majority of the material I'm releasing on YouTube is live streams. I do have some plans on releasing more off-stream material as well. And if you are looking for something in particular, you can always have a. If you write that in your comments, then of course I will take that into consideration. 1.3. So 2.5. We align a little bit with the wind. .3. Oh, it's great. We hit too much great today. Too much. That's crap. It's of course not a given, because no albatrosses are ever a given, but with a longer ball guide, then of course you are able to find the correct landing spot and judge the spins a little bit easier. But we should not hit great. I mean, all the ball guide and spins in the world won't help you. If you do the right correction and hit great, it's gonna be off. So I normally do more or less accurate adjustments. Of course, there's always small little details that you don't think about or foresee, but that hurts more to miss like that, unfortunately. At least we have an eagle. That is for sure needed. So let's use 4.5 backspin now, because we went a little bit over 4.25. We don't have the ball guide on the backbone to actually do the exact, but we can do an eyeballing of the. I'm talking about the whole part 3 now. Good luck. Okay. So let's get a navigator ball. And get this one into the hole. We need it. 20% mid. So 4.5. Little bit right spin. Three, 5, mid, 2 rings. Managed to hit it perfect. Let's hope with. Welcome, Tony. Oh, close. I will have to have a look when the other ones are streaming, and squeeze it in between my dinner and those guys. So it will be. I'm imagining I will try to start around 7, but I cannot promise it's gonna be at 7 because it has to fit with everything else. But I'm aiming to go live around 7. I can give you a PM later on when I'm about to go live in a short while, when I'm starting to sort of sitting and preparing myself, then so that if you have chance you will be able to join. Is that close enough for you? I'm sorry I can't give you more precise data because I will need to fit it into everything else that needs to be done on a Sunday. Great. And I for sure don't want to stream at the same time as Mr. Tommy, and I think he's going live at 9, so I want to be done by then. Good luck. Okay, that was hole 3. Not in, but close. It's been like that, and we have had our share of misses as well, but that's the name of the game. Just try to learn and something from all your mistakes. Then of course we will improve as we get along. So let's see. This one we ended up on the hump, right? We use a quasar ball to get some extra side spin. We needed that, so let's go. Drive place 10%. Approach place 10%. We'll use a quasar ball, so it's like that. No touch challenge. Yeah, that's really really difficult. as my driver is not long enough to place my target where he is playing, I won't. The short iron plays are out of the question. So I need to play just in front of the first bunker and then roll out on the fairway behind the bunkers. But if you are able to play with a longer club that you can place yourself further down that fairway, as you can see, maybe it would be possible actually. 4-5, 1.7. So let's 1.7 is going to be there.
Great shot.
And that's of course crap. Now we're starting to make stupid mistakes. You should just play the way you're playing. This is unprofessional. Yes, you should by the time you get to the weekend, you should have decided on all the variations and then just execute. Not try to do heroic shots just because you might think your chances are improving. That type of play are of course only for tour play, when you need to do the on-the-go decisions. Tournament is all about getting your shots aligned and execute. So, as you can see now, we're in big trouble. We need to just put ourselves here and then hopefully have a decent shot at the pin from shorter distance. So 5-1, 1.4.
Perfect shot.
We managed to hit the sand irons perfect, but not the drives. That's unfortunate. But it's all a game, and just do like the goose, shake it off and go on. Tony Richardson in the house, so anybody who doesn't know, but I think everybody do. So 3, let's use all our side spin to align like that. 3.6, 10% in, it's gonna be 0.8. So let's do 0.8 this time. I think I did something else the last time, and then we missed by approximately that much.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
Ooh! We managed to save it. At the birdie, that is, because the eagle was of course already lost. Well, that's the shot we should have done the first time if we had the chance, not putting ourselves in the sand. Good luck for fate. Okay. That felt good. That felt really good. Let's keep that feeling and let's go. Hole number 5. You're playing this with Goliath and Marlin. So the adjustment is 30% mid adjustment. So 30% no power mid adjustment of the Goliath. As soon as we find an opponent, we will be going. Wrapping up back 9 now, and then I will take a break and make sure everything is sorted here at home, make some dinner, and after dinner I will go live with my master account. Approximately 7 o'clock, but let's see. So we just align this best we can towards the hole. We do want to land on the fringe, so 4-2 mid, it's going to be 1.8. We managed to release perfect, which gives us at least a chance.
Nice on.
It's really challenging to play this game without the ball guide, so for sure getting clubs with higher ball guide should be priority when you start a new game, start a new account with new bags. Prior one would be get rid of the beginner clubs as soon as possible. Whatever is better. There's a few exceptions. There's actually, I think, some clubs that you can end up with level 1 that's actually worse than the beginner club, but for the majority, anything is better than the beginner club. Are you in the same bracket? So let's see if we can avoid screwing up on hole 6 this time. What can I say? It's not going to be a fantastic score, but it's a good experience, and I hope that you guys that are new to the game will find use for some of this the discussions that I have while I'm playing. It's this one where we screwed up. So let's play with the Amazon bag and the Goliath and a Marlin ball. Because the reason why I choose the Marlin ball is that I want to end up min wood club, min distance of the wood club. all I don't have all we need to do is not hit great for the drive. Then of course we need to keep our fingers crossed because we need to eyeball it again. The hammerhead does not have the ball guide to actually show us where the ball is going to end up. We just need to guesstimate from the end of the ball guide that is visible and hope for the best. It's possible. I did it before the stream on a tour game on Tour 5. So it is there, it is possible, but we do have to execute correctly. So 46046, 10%, it's going to be 1.7. And teensy weensy with a little bit of curl, and we managed to hit it perfect, so this one should be okay in the next fairway. Oh, we clip the rough. So now let's hope we are not too short with the marlin ball, but I think we are. It could be. We could, if we are lucky, it will be mid or like a max wood club now. That's bad, unfortunate. Of course, it's a risky shot because the topspin is not really enough to clear the rough there. We could have used maybe half a bar more back topspin to be able to more safely. So we are close to max, but not really at it. 3.8, 0%. So we used 2 rings here. Let's just use a teensy beensy with a little bit of. When you're at min, you're supposed to. Let's use a little bit backspin. So.
Perfect shot.
No.
Nice on.
That's not right. But the eagle is safe, at least reasonably safe. It is possible. I have missed the putts like that, but let's hope not.
Great shot. Nice on.
Why does it say well played? I don't know. I'm gonna end up with the same result as he.
Eagle.
It's these fingers, like, not working. Hole 7, par 4.
Eagle.
We were quite close last time. Good luck. Hole 7, guys. Wow, my My back is starting to hurt. We are going to use Thorn, Titan Ball. Let's go. Yeah, you're right, Drew. When you start to get emojis and comments like which seems very off in timing, then of course the likelihood of that being a replay is high. But sometimes you meet the weirdest guys as well, so that just spams you with stuff, or and in the very off moments. Drive plus 10%. Power 3, 3, 1. It's gonna be 1.2. We just make sure we're not going to do much. We're just gonna max everything here. Make sure we have plenty of room up north for that 1.2, but we have. And then we use the curl we have.
Great shot.
And major great left is still safe. Wow, that was scary. But now I think we are off from the thorn distance and maybe into the backbone distance. Welcome guys, if you like what you see, this is the rookie. And for those new to the stream, if you look up there, there, I'm now part of the Team Tommy streamer collaboration. I'm very happy about that. I made a famous group. It's a group that was formed very recently, and welcome Sean. We are striving to give you enjoyable content for this game. So we are at max now. Let's use 3 back. Let's use minus 10%, 2, 8. At max 1 ring adjustment. We managed to release perfect, so let's see if we can get this one into the hole. No. We used a little bit too little backspin. As we were close to the end of the club, like very close to max, that will make your required backspin higher. Maybe you have noticed, or maybe you haven't, but if you are playing a min club compared to a max club, and you want to make the ball stop, then you need to play more backspin on the max adjustment than the min adjustment. And with the limited ball guide, it's of course difficult to judge it. A lot of people joining now when I'm very close to finishing. So this was hole 7. Just need to put this one in. We go on and try the hammering Hank, no touch settings, and hopefully we will be able to hit the ball perfect, because great left is or great, I think it was great right, so we put ourselves, yeah, thanks Jim. it for sure will help me with a lot of the group is constantly communicating, and I get a lot of useful help trying to start up my channel. We discuss stuff, and it's for sure a blast. I'm so honored to be there with those guys who have been streaming for a long time and are so much better than me. So, hole 17. As you can see, we will not be able to do much here for in contention of the contending of the top places, but these guys have been playing rookie division for a really long time. Of course, it's gonna be a lot easier if you have clubs with full guide. But as we already said, you still need to hit it perfect. All the notes and adjustments in the world won't save you from that, unless you do wrong adjustment. And hit it great and put it in, then of course it could help. So let's see. Hammerhead, navigator ball, the last one. Let's go. One top, quarter ball right. For 8, 2.7. Let's wait for our win first. I'm getting carried away now. I'm getting carried away. Closing in on 1.5 hours, so we did quite well in terms of time. We should be finished in 10 minutes or so. If you want to know who else is in the Team Tomic streamers, please look in the description of this stream. There's a link to all of those involved people to their channels in YouTube. So 4.0, it's gonna be 2.3 rings, one top, quarter right. 2.3 right. Let's hope for a perfect. Maybe we can end this with a hole in one. Let's see. No. But it was close. Unfortunately, we still have the excitement of maybe not making an eagle on 18 as well. Like I did on my master stream. Man, that was really, I was getting sloppy in the end and made a horrible mistake of not putting spin on the drive and realizing it and ending up having to just getting the ball away, and then of course you're a little bit off in your focus and concentration. And we ended up with a birdie on that one. So let's hope we don't clip the rough to have overpower, and perhaps we can have even an albatross. Of course, it's possible, but it's not likely. Titan ball. Let's go. This time I'm gonna use teensy weensy little bit of overpower. I don't want to clip the rough. It's like it sucks big time because it puts me in a distance not being able to reach with my hammerhead. Without overpower, that is. So let's go. Power 3, 0%. Hole 18, guys. Ending this rookie stream. I've not been playing rookie tournaments since forever. We have a little win here. It's 3-0. One ring. Oh, I don't dare to pull anything. It's like that much. I managed to hit it perfect. Let's see where we end up. That was a little bit better.
Perfect shot.
Thanks, Peter. Peter Johnson in the house. I could have used your good lucks a little bit earlier, but now at least we can three. So 4-4, 10%, maybe 2.7. Let's do the adjustment, get ourselves to the green, and hopefully the ball will roll into the hole. Peter Johnson in the house. The guy who plays Tour 11 with multiple devices, and it's like crazy. I don't dare to play Tour 11 with even one device. But I'm getting there. I will soon start to do that. If you like to see fantastic Tour 11 play, and I think he's playing Tour 12 as well, but I don't know if he's doing that right now. Not this week, of course, but in other weeks. Check him out and make a subscription to see more of his stuff. He for sure delivers a lot of quality special settings and stuff like that for all of us to follow and copy what we can.
Nice on.
That's the name of the tournament play, right? Find something that works for you, try to imitate it, and execute. So, just in time to hear my wrap up, Peter. Thanks for this rookie, first rookie in forever. I'm actually okay with this result. I mean, I started the account less than, it was actually more or less 7 days ago. It was in the afternoon of last Sunday. So we managed to upgrade it to Rookie 1 during that day, and then of course it's been a chase for for clubs all week. Thanks. Oh, Grain, thank you for the for the cheering on and being here, seeing me suffer with all these misses and mistakes. Hopefully it will show you this game is about having fun and not maybe always performing to the utmost detail. Of course it's more fun then, but it's still fun, and as long as you have fun, it's good for you. So that's what I want to. So let's just have a look. I'm at 26, so hopefully I will be able to squeeze by top 50, which is okay for the first ever tournament for this account. Next time I will probably be having a better clubs at hand, so then of course it's gonna be easier to get a better score as well and do a little bit fancier shots. In any case, thank you all for all your support. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe if you like to see more of me and get a notification. Thank you, Tim. You suffered through the whole stream, I think, so thank you for that, and see you all in other streams and wherever. I'm so happy and psyched about you being here watching me play this game. In any case, if we don't see each other more today, I will be streaming the master account later on. See you next time.